बैक टू माय चैनल स्टडी सोनीपत। होप आप सभी अच्छे होंगे। एमएड सेकंड सेम की स्टडी कर रहे होंगे। जैसे कि सोशोलॉजिकल फाउंडेशन ऑफ एजुकेशन जो कि आपका पेपर 2 है एमएड सेकंड सेम में, उसकी फर्स्ट यूनिट हम लोग पढ़ रहे थे। तो फर्स्ट यूनिट में लास्ट टॉपिक आपका रह गया था डायनेमिक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ सोशल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड इट्स एजुकेशनल इम्प्लीकेशन। एंड इसी से रिलेट करता है आपका एजुकेशन एज एन इंस्टीट्यूशन, सोशल सब सिस्टम, मेजर रोल ऑफ एंड स्टेटस, स्टूडेंट टीचर एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, इंटर रिलेशनशिप। तो ये यूनिट फर्स्ट का यूनिट 2 का जो टॉपिक है वो सेम ही है। इसमें स्कूल इन ए सोसाइटी सिस्टम, इसके बारे में हमने जानना है कि स्कूल एज ए सोसाइटी सिस्टम किस तरीके से हमारी लाइफ में वर्क करता है। सो इसमें फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इंट्रोडक्शन से ही स्टार्ट करते हैं। ऑल सोसाइटीज़ प्रोवाइड अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ फॉर द इंडिविजुअल टू लर्न अप्रोप्रिएट बिहेवियर्स एंड अप्रूव्ड ग्रो वैल्यूज थ्रू social interaction. In a simple society, the culture is relatively stable and slow to change. Social status is clearly defined and social roles limited. The child can learn its culture through direct primary relationship with his family, his peer, and adults beyond his family. He can become acquainted with almost all aspects of role behavior through direct observation and participation in the society. In the complex society where the culture is repeatedly changing, social roles are too numerous and complex for any individual to learn through informal and incidental social experiences as described above is difficult. The child, in the course of his socialization, may leave behind him much of the status ascribed to him at birth and achieve a new status of his own. He therefore cannot gain all the social learning he needs from informal experience with family, peers, adult beyond the family. He is in social agency designated to undertake this educational function in the school. In other words, school as a system is under social control. The control essentially aimed at bringing about conformity, solidarity, and continuity of the particular group of society. In this unit, we will discuss the role of school. So, the society as a system देखेंगे. What is the society as a system? Concept of a system. For this, let us make the example of scooter. As you know, the scooter has different parts like brake, steering, gear, battery, etc. All these parts have their own specific function, and unless all functions properly, the scooter cannot be function. These different part of scooter wise brake, steering, etc. all its components. If any part does not function, the other part are also affected and the scooter cannot be function. This means that components are interrelated and interdependent, functioning toward the scooter effective operation. With these characteristics, the scooter become a system. So system has a number of components functioning together in an interrelated and interdependent manner toward to attainment of certain function of the system as a whole. Society as a system. Men live in more or less organized cluster of people, which is called society. Applying the concept of system is described in earlier section. Society can considered as a system with a set of goals achieved different component section with distinct function working toward these common goals of the society. For example, a society has a certain set of components working towards the goal of managing funds for the welfare of the people, another set of taking care of the health of the people, another set of education of the people, another for employment of the people, so on and so forth. Unless these different successful perpetuation of society cannot be achieved, hence successful functioning of each section is determinant maintaining and continuing any society. Thus one can say that different component of a society like economic system, political system, transport and communications system, education system, etc. work interrelated and interdependent manners towards achieving the goal of social system. Education as a subsystem to society. In a societal system, education is a subsystem fulfillment part of function of society by getting the young one ready for the adult roles that they have to play and maintaining society over time. Education work in close interrelationship with subsystem as family, economy or state. For example, policies of the state influence the functioning of the system of education in the country. Funds provided by which system of economic largely decide the structure and functioning of the system of education. Similarly, the family background of the student of school influencing the education system in the essential system that provide the necessary human resources for the other subsystem. Thus, we can say that education is a subsystem of society and that is work in close interrelated in the other subsystem of society. Now, education as a socialization process. Education is a process which reflects and maintains a society. Education is a social institution that create a new social being by imparting knowledge, skill, personal and social values, etc. through years. In other words, socialization is the process through which transmission of culture take place and behavior pattern are adopted by the young child. The process of socialization in an institution take place concisely and formally by using the facilitate specifically provided for the purpose like school, college, etc. It involves deliberate transmission of knowledge, skills and value. The society institutionalization these facilities by organizing process designated the personnel to carry it out, elaborating norms, providing equipment and so on. Now we have already discussed the definition of education and different mode of education in our earlier classes. So here we can see the formal education and non-formal education. Education has collective function. Its objective is to help the child to adapt to the social milieu in he destined to live. It is through education that society assures for its citizen a sufficient community of idea, sentiments without which any society cannot progress perpetuate itself. In order to that it may be able to produce this result, it is also necessary that education should not be completely abandoned to the arbitrariness of individual society aim. It is up to state government to broadly identify ideas, sentiments and skill that must be impressed upon the child to help him/her adjust to the milieu in which he or she must live. Thus, education which is controlled and planned consistently by the state and its designated agencies such as school has certain specific objectives. Formal education. In such a system of education, there are rigid rules for age of admission, content, duration of course, procedure of examination, selection and of elective subject, etc. Non-formal education. It contrasts of formal education which is defined teaching of certain knowledge and instruction in a particular branch of learning in a structured and programmed manner, examining, etc. Non-formal education refers to the consciously organized pattern instruction in certain areas of knowledge, skills or value which take place outside the school or similarly designated institution, with flexibility regarding age, period of instruction and with choice what to learn. It caters to the need of adult, former, women, dropouts, etc. who are for various reasons able to take advantage of formal education either because they have passed the age for or because they are employed. Non-formal education is very important mode through Indira Gandhi National Open University and the National Open University, both centrally operating the New Delhi and part-time non-formal education centers are typically example of this system. The importance of non-formal education mode of education to reach different sections of the society is increasing in the present Indian education scenario, mainly because formal education is unable to meet the demand of the for education for all segments of the society. Now we can see the formal education as a subsystem of societal system. It has been repeatedly stated that education institutions impart knowledge of a variety of types of trained people in various skills so that they fill the manifold adult role in society. That these institutions are endowed with the responsibility of creating and expanding knowledge, and also that education contribute toward the socialization by providing clientele with the contact and experience of adulthood in social form. Apart from the fact that is social agency and that is influenced by societal education related to other social institutions like family, religion, economic policy, etc. Here we can see the relationship between institution and social system in this diagram. So society is a large system, culture, economic, family, religion, state, which is related to education subsystem. Is the example, the relationship family as a social institution and education can be analyzed the following. Okay. Now we have discussed the following aspects of previous section. School as a formal educational system like education, non-formal and informal and formal. School is a formal education system and college and university also formal. There are three forms of non-formal, formal and informal, and formal is school and college and university system. ठीक है. So डियर स्टूडेंट, आप इन स्लाइड्स को एक बार अच्छे से पढ़ लीजिएगा एंड किस तरीके से सोसाइटियल सिस्टम है हमारा स्कूल, इसको आप एक्सप्लेन कर पाएंगे. ये एक फ्लो चार्ट है यहाँ पे. द कम्युनिटी, स्कूल बोर्ड, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, सुपरिटेंडेंट्स, प्रिंसिपल, सुपरवाइज़र, टीचर एंड प्यूपिल. फ्लो चार्ट है स्कूल, किस तरीके से हमारा स्कूल रिलेट करता है और किस तरीके से ये हमारे एजुकेशन को इफ़ेक्ट करता है. सो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग, हैव ए नाइस डे एंड अपने एग्ज़ाम्स के लिए प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कीजिए.